Hello, this is Ron Sen. Welcome back once again to my series of talks of how ordinary people became extraordinary. In my first talk, I had shared with you how extraordinary people conquer their comfort zones and embrace success in life. In my second talk, I spoke of how they use positive thinking and how they use their strengths to the maximum in order to achieve success in life. In my third talk, I spoke of how they use positive words to induce positive thinking in their mind. And in my fourth talk, I spoke of three very important qualities of extraordinary people. Extraordinary people love their work. They take responsibility of their actions and they realize that they are the chosen one. And because they realize they are the chosen one, they give their best in what they do. The extraordinary people realize that the world is very competitive, and in order to win here, they need to do things differently. They need to think out of the box. And this is where the next attribute of extraordinary people come in. That is, extraordinary people are creative. Creativity is the difference between ordinary and the extraordinary. The extraordinary people know that creativity is the mother of all inventions. So whenever they do something, they try to bring in creativity in their work. I would like to share a story of creativity with you. There was a man in Nepal who had inherited a biscuit factory from his ancestors. The biscuit factory was doing well and everything was going off well. But this man, when he inherited this factory, he noticed that a lot of flour was getting wasted. So he decided to do something with that. Although his ancestors had also faced the same problem, but they were not bothered about that flour that was getting wasted, because they were happy with the business that was going on. But this man started to think, what can I do with that flour that was getting wasted? When he went on thinking, he realized that people in Nepal love eating noodles. And he realized that people in Nepal, whenever they go abroad, they get a lot of noodles from abroad. So he decided to start a noodle manufacturing company in Nepal. He bought a machine and started using that wasted flour in order to manufacture noodles. This noodles later came to be known as the YY noodles, one of the most popular noodle selling brands in the subcontinent. This man is none other than Binod Chaudhary. Binod Chaudhary is today no more just the owner of a biscuit factory. He's an investor. He's a real estater. He's a hotelier. He's a very big man and one of the wealthiest men of Nepal. How do you think Binod Chaudhary changed his fortune? How do you think Binod Chaudhary became great? How do you think Binod Chaudhary became extraordinary? The answer is very simple. Binod Chaudhary was creative. Binod Chaudhary thought differently from his ancestors, and that's where Binod Chaudhary scored a point and became extraordinary. All great companies which have become giants today have kept innovation and creativity as their philosophy. If we look at Apple, Apple is one of the largest IT hardware manufacturing company in the world. It's a giant. You know why? Because Steve Jobs always encouraged innovation. Steve Jobs used to say, my door is open to creativity and innovation. I want innovation every day. If you have anything that you have found, come to me and share it with me. So when you have that kind of a mindset, when you want to change things every day, that is where you become great. So if you really want to become extraordinary, which you want to, I am sure you want to become extraordinary, otherwise you wouldn't have seen so many videos. That you have seen so many videos is a proof that you have decided to become extraordinary. So become creative. Bring in creativity in your work. Think out of box, and that is what is going to make you special. I hope you enjoyed this talk too. In case you did, please give your like and share this video with others and subscribe to this video. Thank you very much for listening to me. Bye for now, till I come back once again with the last talk of this series of how ordinary people became extraordinary. Thank you very much.